She's not lazy, so she like hand washes her dishes. Like, what is this?
And then I went even
You mean like a washcloth? You
further.
know those religious people that think that God literally speaks to them, but it's just their inner monologue? Like, that's what this is giving to me. She has like every single reaction channel as a tab, and she'll like go and refresh every single page to see if they made a new video about her. Well,
Actually, a couple.
if you can't tell by my ridiculous face in this ridiculous video, everything I'm saying is for entertainment purposes only. Isn't that right, Leela? Come here. Come here. Let's see. We come up here? Leela. Come on. Leela, come here. Come on, let's do the thing together. I think she's nervous. Everything I'm saying is just for entertainment purposes only. Nothing here is meant to be taken seriously whatsoever. We're just sharing our own opinions, not facts, off of publicly accessible information. First made public by public figures. Please don't go to these people's channels and leave mean-spirited, negative, disparaging comments. Entertainment purposes only. If you want to leave a disparaging Kermit, you can leave it on my page. Say bye, Leela. Bye. What's up, y'all? This is Not Your Average Reaction. It looks like our Girly Pop 5000 has uploaded. Seems like our second vlog since the new routine, schedule, whatever you want to call it. I am not alone today. I have a special guest, Miss Leela. Leela. Hey, girly. How's it going, girl? How's it going? She is a sweet angel. I've been dog sitting her for like over 5 years. We're super tight. Love her to death. She's very just relaxed, kind of slow. Like you would think that she's a super old dog, but she's not that old. For every like I'll get, I'll pet Leela. Oh, well, I mean, I'll pet her regardless of the likes, but it's like extra pets. Oh my god, I got a hair in my mouth. Without further ado, I give it to you, Mop Legs.
Hello, hello.
Oh, I just realized, like, I didn't really understand why she was pissed off at Mop Legs because I was under the understanding that, like, we're calling her that because she was wearing super long pants that were dragging across the floor when she was cleaning, right? But now she's, like, framing it as, like, we think her legs look like a mop because, like, the lymphedema are, like, falling off her legs. Like, that's crazy. That did not cross my mind a single time. But yeah, I thought that was interesting.
If I look kind of like a mess, I am. If you hear that siren, that's currently what's happening right now. Tornado warnings. It's been going on for like the last hour. I am watching the live news. I keep going to the lobby because that's what they request us to do when this happens. I take my fur babies with me. We go out there until the siren stops. But this is like the fourth siren, and not many people are going in the lobby. And honestly, I feel like the lobby has a lot of windows.
I don't know what her apartment complex looks like. I do have a storm shelter like built into this home, which is very cute, and cool. But like if I'm at like someone else's apartment, like unless there's like a parking garage that I can go, I'm just kind of like if it happens, it happens. I just don't want to like stress myself out by like bringing all these animals to just like this random place in the apartment complex with all these other people. I don't know. Don't take my advice ever.
And I feel like my apartment's probably more safe. I have like wiped off some of my makeup. I get really anxious during tornado warnings, but I'm watching the live weather. I'm gonna keep doing that, and I'll give you guys an update. I'm scared. Okay, guys, I think we are good from the tornadoes. If anyone was affected, my heart goes out to you because I know how scary it is. Like I get so much anxiety when like a tornado type of weather happens, warnings, watches. I literally cannot sit still. I'm in the lobby. I'm walking down the hallway. I'm going back to
Yeah, nothing's more eerie than like when there's a tornado warning or watch and it's like that specific color outside You know what I mean?
In the lobby, then I'm in the clubhouse, then I'm back in the elevator, going back up, going back down. I'm literally just like everywhere, cannot sit still. Obviously, me and my mom checked up on each other, and I made a joke, and I was like, it looks like Zoloft isn't working because I'm taking the Zoloft for anxiety, depression.
I mean, if she's at like the bottom part of her apartment complex, just stay there.
Stabilize my mood a little bit, etc., etc. But I've only been on it for 2 weeks. It's not going to work in that way. So the side effects.
Well, yeah, the medicine isn't to make you so numb that you don't feel anything. It's to put you at a normal level of anxiety or whatever this diagnosis is for, whatever this medicine is for, right? If it's for anxiety, it's to put you at a normal level of anxiety to where it's working for you, not against you. What I mean by that is anxiety is a normal human emotion that everybody has and needs most of the time to get things done, right? If we are not anxious about things, we won't do them, right? I'm anxious about eating food or whatever it is, then I'm anxious about getting a project done on time to turn it into school. You know what I mean? Like, it's normal. You're not supposed to not feel anxiety. It's supposed to work in your favor.
It's like drowsiness or energy.
It's almost like harnessing anger into a workout, right? You're so angry, but you just go to the gym and you think about how angry you are and you push that energy into a physical activity.
Vivid dreams. Those type of symptoms can happen like literally just within a couple days of taking Zoloft. But like the actual therapeutic side effects, the reason why you're taking Zoloft, those don't start happening until like 5 to 6 weeks. But anyways, we're good.
Personally, with like SSRIs, I seem to form a like tolerance to them very, very quickly. Was never a permanent solution for me, but it did help me a lot in high school.
Here. Change of topic, time for a little Amazon haul. So something I recommend are these wild protein chips.
It's the second Amazon haul so far. Great.
Literally,
I'm sorry. I don't think it's Amazon. Last time she did like a Torrid haul.
Chicken chips. They're so good. So this is the Himalayan pink salts. The only flavor that I've had is the salt and vinegar. So freaking good. So that box comes with 8 bags that look like this. And this bag has 14 protein. And literally, it's antibiotic-free chicken. These are delicious. And they're always sold out like at stores. So
Those are chips made out of chicken? I've never heard of that. That's
get mine from
pretty
Amazon.
cool.
So I did not have a toaster, so I got one. The brand is Bella. It's super cute, small, dainty. This is actually the same brand as my air fryer, which I love. So I hand wash all my dishes. I do not use the dishwasher. I think since I've lived here, I think I've opened the dishwasher like one time. And I'm kind of over the way that I dry my dishes.
Why? The dishwasher is there to make your life so much easier. All you have to do is rinse off the plate and then throw it in the dishwasher and it'll get it clean for you. And if your dishwasher is good enough, sometimes you don't even have to rinse it. This girl is so weird. Is this like a I'm actually doing stuff that's hard angle? Is this what she's trying to push? That she's not lazy, so she hand washes her dishes? What is this?
Not in stages, okay? When I first moved here, I used to just dry them on a paper towel. And then I elevated up to a towel, like a kitchen towel. And then I went even further.
You mean like a washcloth?
And I got an actual drying dish mat, but I'm over it. So we are now elevating it again. It comes with this guy, this thingy-majigger. So I like this because there's actually an area to put my plates and stuff. Before, I didn't have all that. So I'll show you a before and after when I set this up. So last but not least, I have opened the box, but I haven't actually opened the actual package here. So I got one of these skull pandas. I thought they were so adorable. So you can get one of the 6. Personally, for me, I want either Wanderer's Tune or Partita. So cute. Wanderer's Tune is this one. Partita is this one. So let's open it together. Moment of truth. Oh my God, wait, she's so cute. I literally want every single one. So I got Rock On. Look how adorable she is. I want to collect all 6 of them so bad. Look.
Kinda spooky to me.
How freaking cute. So you can use it as a keychain. I'm genuinely obsessed and it's such good quality. I can't get over it. All right, you guys, it's time. I'm going to open this. What is this circle? There's some random circle floating on here. I have no idea what that is. All right, so thankfully I did not need a knife for that. So I didn't realize it, but it feels like wood or fake wood. I don't know. The way that they described it on Amazon, they were like, yeah, it's stone. Girl, that is not stone. Our dedicated team is here to assist you with any questions or issues. Thank you. I think I got it covered though. All right, so I saw the pictures online. Some people had it like this, and then this was like this. Some people had this like this. I already know what I'm gonna do. I'll show you guys in a second. I'm gonna do a before and after. So currently this is what I use on my island to dry my dishes. I've had it on this side for a while, but I'm ready to have it on this side. So I'm gonna put it over here, but I am gonna get rid of this. This is actually my mom's Tupperware because her fiance made dinner and they gave me some. It was potatoes, cabbage, and corned beef. It was super delicious. So I had some of that. So I washed this. I'm gonna give it to her next time I see her, put this away in here. I usually have this like super organized, but for some reason this is down there. Like I have all of my glass Tupperware perfectly organized, and then this container for the lids. All right, so there it is, but we have to test it first. It low-key just seems like, I don't know if a big plate is gonna hold up very well. So here's a smaller one.
I'm confused about why the bottom part is at an angle. I would assume it's to slope down water like a gutter or something like that. But she has it to where it's just going to get on the counter. Like maybe it should slope towards the sink possibly. Otherwise, I would keep that mat that she had and just put that over it because, okay, water's just going to go on the counter, I guess.
Yes, okay. But then here is the bigger guy of it. Oh, okay.
Oh.
I have to like press down a little bit for it to be super sturdy.
She's gonna
I guess
break
it makes
that.
sense. So I genuinely think this is better than what I usually do, which is just this. All right, have fun drying. I genuinely...
Well, it's more space efficient, but it probably worked about the same.
Don't even want to talk about this, but for transparency reasons, I feel like I have to because it's the right thing to do. As you guys know, I have been weighing myself and doing weigh-in videos for you guys, but also
She has not been weighing herself. The way I wouldn't call them weigh-in videos because she's not stepping on the scale. She's just telling us that she's gaining and losing the same 2 to 3 pounds for over 10 weeks.
simultaneously, I have been feeling anxiety about my health, and I've been vocal with that, and I haven't been saying why. So with the weigh-ins, I've been like staying this.
And, back to this anxiety. I have anxiety about my health. If you had anxiety about your health, then you would do something about it, right? If you're anxious, it's the emotion that makes you do stuff, okay? So, like, you just need to use a different word, girl, because this is not correct, especially when you're on your medication now and things should be, like, leveling out. I don't know, I would say that you're fearful of your health, but you're not quite where you need to be to actually do something about it for some reason.
But within the 10 weigh-ins that I did do during those last 10 weeks, in total, I was down like 7 pounds. But then simultaneously, I'm over here like, I feel like my breathing isn't as good anymore. I feel super swollen every day. I feel more like it's hard for me to do daily activities. And it was making my anxiety so bad. So that's why I was like, what is going on with my health? Because over here, my scale is saying that I'm not gaining weight, but simultaneously, my body genuinely feels like it is. So when I went to the doctor, they did.
Well, if you're not doing anything to exercise, yeah, losing weight. If she's losing weight, she's not. If you're losing weight, yeah, it'll be a little bit better for your like load-bearing joints and ligaments and things like that. But if you're not actively exercising your heart, then your breathing isn't going to get any better.
It was completely different than what was on my scale here at home. That happens. I didn't think anything of it at the time. It was kind of shocking to see. I didn't mention this in my video because I think I was like lying to myself. I was telling myself that their scale's broken, but mine's not. But then 4 days ago, I stepped on the scale and it said I weighed 350. And that was when I like flashed back and I was like, wait a minute, is my scale broke? I was like, something's off. Amberlyn, it's time to just like genuinely be honest with yourself. So then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put a gallon of water on the scale because literally you know exactly how much a gallon of water weighs. It kept saying it only weighed a pound. And I'm like, that's not how much a gallon of water weighs. It doesn't weigh a pound. Like everyone knows, a gallon of water is about 8 pounds. So then I decided to change the batteries because I was like, okay, maybe it's just the batteries. So long story short, I think that the doctor's scale was actually right. I don't know. My scale is broke. I did drop it a few months ago.
Crap.
I didn't think anything of it. I was sweeping. I had it on the corner of the sink. It fell. I genuinely thought it still worked, but switching the batteries out only made it more like hectaconic. I don't know. I'm really upset. I ordered a new scale and it's going to be here in a couple days and I'm not looking forward to it at all. Like I should have listened.
Regardless of whether or not your scale reads, 10 pounds heavier or 10 pounds lighter, it's typically going to be consistent. So even if it's not your exact weight, you can still track your weight loss or weight gain. I've never really seen a scale that's so erratic it's giving you just random reads unless it's just an absolute piece of trash. But girl, like, your thought process really stresses me out.
To my body more because my body was telling me, Amberlyn, you're gaining weight, while I had a broken scale telling me.
I don't think you know how to listen to your body, girl. I genuinely think that. Like, I genuinely think, like, those religious people that think that God literally speaks to them, but it's just their inner monologue? Like, that's what this is giving to me.
Oh, girl, no, you're actually this size. Like, I don't know. I just feel really upset about it. All right, you guys. So today is Tuesday, so I have my live.
I'll give another like example of like technically inaccurate measurements, but it's a tool that still can be used to track your progress, right? So like skin fold tests to see how much fat you have are not very accurate. A DEXA scan is probably the most accurate reading of body fat percentage that you can get, but you can still use the skin fold test as a way to measure fat loss because regardless, it's going to show if you're gaining or losing. Does that make sense?
So I'm actually about to go live. I have 6 minutes. So I'm going to get it ready now. Sometimes I have this annoying.
Karina is saying that she's filming all her videos on 1 to 2 days. And I'm starting to kind of believe it. Like, I think it's like, it's one of two situations, right? It's all on one day, which is on her live stream day, right? She just like cranks it all out before and after her live stream or whatever. Or it's 2 days, one live stream day, and then the other would be bingo day because, she goes out every bingo day. I think that's like Fridays or something. I can't remember, to be honest with you. Girly Pop.
Glitch where it won't let.
Looking sketchy. But yeah, she probably is doing it, I would say mostly in one day, but then like getting a ton of footage on the bingo day as well.
Use my camera or my microphone, but all I usually have to do is delete one of my tabs. I don't know. So I have a lot of tabs open because I watch a lot of different like YouTube videos, but I can only handle like a few minutes.
She has like every single reaction channel as a tab, and she'll like go and refresh every single page to see if they made a new video about her.
Actually, a couple minutes at a time. It's hard for me to just like sit and watch something. I think I'm gonna title this one Tornadoes because that is literally what I've been experiencing today. Actually, I'm gonna title this one Tornado Warning because I've had multiple of those today. And sometimes when the weather's really bad, like super windy, etc., the internet gets so wonky. And it's annoying because I pay a lot for my internet and I have no other like internet options. I have like the best one. I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. When the internet messes up, I literally just restart the live. It doesn't seem like it bothers people. All right, I have it set and ready to go. Okay, I have 2 minutes before my live starts, but immediately someone is like, please address the black folding chair situation type deal by the door. And I was like sitting here like, what? And then I looked over and I'm like, oh, that folding chair I have had for literally ever. I've never used it since I've been in this apartment. It's just a random folding chair, but I have it sitting there because it used to be in my closet, but I want my mom to come pick it up because I have a few boxes for her. So I'm gonna let her have the chair. So that's the reason why it's sitting there. That is such a random thing. Like, I feel like people genuinely make a mountain out of a molehill, or literally a mountain out of something like that's literally this small. It's literally just a folding chair that's sitting against my wall for my mom. How weird. All right, you guys, so I've been sitting here editing my vlog. I actually finished my live stream about an hour ago. It went really good.
Lila's shaking her tail, and I'm like, girl, why are you so happy? I think she hears the other dogs or something.
I feel like live streams have been just really great lately, and I appreciate it so much. It was like, I don't know if it was a troll or what, but they sent me like $70.
Fun fact, I do call Lila Girly Pop 5000.
Super chat, and then like called me a cow. But a couple weeks ago, they were hitting on me so hardcore. Like they were just thinking I was the person who hung the moon. So that was some entertainment. And also I talked a little bit more about foster care and told a story time or two about it. I don't know. I feel like I really, really love my live streams, like genuinely. And I want everyone to be a part of my members' live streams. Like there's a whole community of people, and I look forward to speaking to you guys every single week. I'm like, I wonder how so-and-so is doing.
Can y'all tell I like hit my forehead against a chair this morning? A little red mark right there.
I wonder how so-and-so's doing. Like, it's just so fun to me. Anyways.
I don't know. I've never seen the live stream. I usually read a Karina recap or like a Charlie Gold recap. And seems to be pretty boring, and most people are negative in them, so
I'm going to keep editing this vlog. All right, so I just had to get out my printer. My apartment is so itty bitty. I have nowhere to like have it set up, so I have to have it put away at all times. So when I need to print out something, I have to like get it out. It's this whole thing. But I had to print out some paperwork because I'm actually about to get labs done tomorrow. My doctor actually is checking me for an autoimmune disorder, which is
print out paperwork. So, okay.
Called Hashimoto's, I'm pretty sure. So it's an autoimmune disorder that like attacks your thyroid. So he wants to find out like the underlying reason for the reason why I have hypothyroidism. So I had to print out my lab requests for that. So when I was showing weekly Lego updates, it seemed like people were hating it. Sometimes it does take me longer to do a Lego, and sometimes it takes me like 2 seconds. Sometimes I'll do multiple Legos in a week, and sometimes I'll do one Lego every couple of months. But I'm always working on it. Meaning some days I'll build for hours, other days just for a couple of minutes. And I'm in that couple of minutes era because I do have like so many different hobbies and things that I'm doing every day. But I heard people loud and clear, you guys want to watch the progression of my builds, so I'm going to show them to you guys. So if you guys remember, these are the last 2 that I did and I showed you. Now I'm working on this 3rd one, and this is how much I have done so far. So that's my update for you guys. Okay guys, so I just filmed a TikTok for the first time in literally forever. I used to post TikToks all the time, but I don't know. I stopped.
I do not have an eating disorder, so I'm allowed to take bites on camera. I'm just letting y'all know.
Like a depressive
I have a very normal relationship with food.
Wasn't feeling the greatest about myself. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say I feel like the greatest about myself, but a lot of things can happen at once. You can have fun, you can feel sexy, all while trying to be proactive and becoming a healthier version of yourself. Like you only live once. Just because you're trying to be healthier or you're not the societal norm of like what's attractive doesn't mean that you cannot feel that way. There's a song that I've been obsessed with personally, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna post a TikTok. So you guys should definitely go over there, give it a look-see if you want to. But yeah, it's just fun being carefree sometimes. Like there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm gonna put my clothing back on. Guys, now that I have decided against the tap water, it comes from the literal kitchen sink. Like I understand it's a faucet, I understand it's tap water, but it's coming from a sink. So to me, it's sink water. But ever since I was like, you know what? I'm just not gonna do it. I'm gonna be drinking my gallons of water, which I do. I just buy gallons of water and I put some ice in here, and
I just went to Kroger today to make a copy of my house key. Yeah, you can get like the 10-gallon plus, maybe it's 50-gallon, I don't know. Giant jugs of water, and you can actually refill it there. And I'm pretty sure it's filtered. Like I looked and there was like 10 filters. So if you're looking for a more economical way to do this, that would probably be your best bet. Or just get a filter that you like. There may not, I mean, I don't know, girl. Did you actually put the filter in the filter when you installed it, or are you just too lazy to install it correctly? Do you know that you have to turn on the sink and you have to leave it on for about 3 seconds before you start to fill it with water? Do you also know that you can't use hot water because that'll ruin the filter? there's just things, you know.
It's been like the easiest, breeziest water consumption I've ever had in my life. Like I genuinely every single day look forward to waking up, cleaning this, refilling it. By the way, please clean it. Someone sent me a video of someone not cleaning out this part right here. And they ended up like going to the hospital because they didn't take it out because there was like mold in there. You guys, remember to clean your cups. I have too much of like anxieties about things getting bacteria'd. So things like that are very easy for me to remember. I clean this every single day. So alongside vlogs, I'm still going to be filming Let's Talk videos.
I don't even know if what she's saying is true. Like, you know, being a germaphobe type stuff. I feel like that would be more like an OCD angle, but I don't want to give this girl another diagnosis, another excuse to give herself.
Vlogs and Let's Talk videos get the most views. I want to give you guys what you want. I love vlogging. I love being interviewed by you guys, answering your guys' questions, rumors, whatever it may be. I'm still going to have weigh-ins, what I ate today's within my vlogs, whenever my scale comes, which I'm really nervous for because it's a mixture of like, okay.
Remember when she ordered a Fitbit? This is kind of what it's giving.
I know my scale's broken, but like, is the doctor's also maybe off because I am so much bigger and sometimes doctor's office don't have scales that like work really well with my type of size. Like that has happened in the past. So I feel like my weight is just like really unknown at this moment. Or was my scale actually working during all those weigh-in times and it just recently broke? I don't know. Like none of it makes sense to me. But if you guys want to send me a voice memo, you still can do that by going to my Instagram at hectic.ambi. Send me a microphone emoji. I will send you a smiley face back so then you can send me a voice message asking what.
All right, I think I'm going to try to do this right now. Instagram. Hectic.ambi. Queen. So this is her. Is this really her? Hold on.
Sense to me. But if you guys want to send me
Okay, that's so weird. It's literally all like filtered devil photo pictures. That's so funny. Do I have to follow her? Like, I'm just gonna message her because I don't like. First of all, I don't get on Instagram except to like post pictures of my garden, and even at that, I just post and then mic drop. I may not even caption the dang thing, and I'll machine gun post. You know, I'll post like 20 photos, separate photos in one day, because I want to show grandparents what I've been working on when I visit them. Microphone. So you send her a microphone, and then she replies, and then you give her. Let me listen to the fucking
voice memo, you still can do that by going to my Instagram at hectic.ambi. Send me a microphone emoji. I will send you a smiley face back so then you can send me a voice message asking whatever you like. So I want to do one card oracle. I'm going to be doing Shine from the Inside. I really like how positive these oracle cards are. Oh, there's already a card that's just for me. Believe in yourself. Unleash your inner unicorn. Look how beautiful that is.
So we're doing a community hex. Okay. My nose itches so bad right now, y'all.
Energy of the moon.
The allergies.
It represents magic, mystery, intuition, innocence, courage, wisdom, fulfillment, and abundance. It connects us with our truest essence by teaching us to trust our own intuition and believe in our own unique sparkle magic. Our inner unicorn knows our wildest dreams and desires. Tapping into the untamed energy feels like absolute freedom and gives you permission to be your authentic self. This card usually shows up when you've been doubting yourself. Wow, hey, I loved that. All right, you guys, so it is time for comment of the day. So comment of the day is where I take the last vlog from the point of me filming this. I put it into a random comment generator picker type deal, and I respond to the first few comments that pop up. Cricket Halo 49. Please
respond to my comment.
Photo shoot in panties. Not a photo shoot, but I mean, kind of like a personal photo shoot. I'm not gonna be like posting them online or anything like that. Scott Wilson 1672 said, I too love ice cold milk. Literally, that is the only way to drink it, ice cold. I will say though, when I was in an all girls group home when I was 10 and 11, a trick that they taught us is when we felt like we couldn't sleep, to warm up a tiny bit of milk with a little bit of honey in the microwave. It was supposed to just kind of soothe you and calm you. And I mean, I guess it worked a little bit as a...
think milk. Don't quote me on this, but it may have the same chemical in it as like turkey, you know, and when you eat like turkey, you get real sleepy or something like that. This may be one of those things. 'Cause, yeah, I think everybody has heard of like warm milk to go to bed or whatever.
Girl, but I don't think it would work as an adult. Plus, thinking about drinking warm milk now makes me like cringe a little bit. Dr. Pistachio ASMR said 1835.
Do you drink hot chocolate, girl?
That's another one of your sock accounts though. I find it really amusing and funny, and also like it shows me that people just like they don't have critical thinking. A lot of people watch me, so there's gonna be a few positive comments that seep through in the tornado of chaos. No pun intended. A lot of people will not.
Yeah, but a lot of people are thinking like the law of averages and stuff like that. Like if you go to your page, I mean, shoot, if I scroll down on this video right now, we don't want any more Q&As. Thinking the doctor's office scale is broken. It's next level delusional. Dude, your scale said you were 200 pounds lighter than you, and you weren't convinced that it was broken. What? Amber, we've been telling you, you look bigger and gaslight us because you think you're fat phobic. Like all of these comments are negative. Every single one. I don't see one positive comment or like, you know, LOL girl. Like again, yeah, the law of averages. Like the fact that you're saying that you're like rolling the dice, RNG, the comments, and they come out mostly positive. That's what people are complaining about. Why don't you just say that you're just gonna pick some comments that you like? You know what I'm saying? Like then people would be like, okay, girl.
Leave positive comments because they get attacked. Like hardcore.
They get attacked
over just the simplest comments.
They get attacked. Watch that again. Hold on.
Chaos. No pun intended. A lot of people will not leave positive comments because they get attacked. Like
they get attacked
over
like
just the
hardcore.
Simplest comments. So when I do see positive comments, like I'm rooting for you guys and I appreciate you guys. I even appreciate the silent positive supporters that I have. It genuinely means the world to me. But when there is positivity being spread, people always think it's my sock accounts. Guess what? Amberlyn doesn't have any sock accounts.
Oh, she totally has some Smurf accounts. 100%. She's got to have at least 3 to 5 Smurf accounts. Come on, girl. Look at that. Look at her. Look at her. Like micro smile. Like she is so full of shit.
Imagine that. How would you
like you can pause at almost like any frame.
People always think
and like she still has
my sock
kind of like a smirk on her
Yes.
face to me.
What? Amberlyn doesn't
You see it?
have any sock accounts. Imagine
you do,
that.
girl.
How would you guys feel if you knew that 99.99% of the rumors about me are actually all untrue? Y'all would probably pass out. Anyways, I'm gonna end this vlog. I hope that you guys did enjoy it, and I'll see you in my next one. Thank you for spending the day with me.
I mean, if I found out that like all the girl world drama was like curated and they're like, you know, everything was like discussed prior, there's like contracts being signed, lawyers getting involved, and like this is all like curated drama and it's all fake, that would blow my mind. But you know, it seems like most of it is true. Just based off of, you know, the amount of exes that come out and say like the exact same thing about you.
Bye.
Bye.
You've earned this.
All right, so basically in this video, it starts out with her brand new intro, followed by some tornado sirens, which it looks like she's going through some sort of tornado warning. Then she shows us her new protein chips, which I thought were actually kind of interesting. I think she said that they were made literally out of chicken, so like chicken chips. Very interesting. She then got an Amazon haul with a new toaster, a new dish dryer, and like this like random like RNG doll thing, you know, where it's like a mystery package where you can get like up to 6 figures or whatever. And then she has some internet problems. Then she talks about printing out paperwork for labs the next day for Hashimoto's disease, which is like an autoimmune disorder that affects your thyroid. Then she decides to ask for voice notes, which I did. I DM'd her on Instagram the microphone, so I'm waiting for her like thumbs up, and then I'll ask her to play Fortnite with me. And then she hexes the audience, so we get an oracle reading, and then answers questions about her panties. Okay. and then berates the audience and gaslights them into thinking that she doesn't actually get negative comments. I do scroll down when she starts talking about this to show you that literally every single comment on that page right now is negative. And she's like, there's going to be some good comments sprinkled in. Well, I mean, then the RNG generator won't work. Like the law of averages, you should get mostly negative comments and you get mostly positive comments on like all your videos. Anyway, that's basically what happened. A lot of nothing. Girly Pop is smug. I hope y'all have a great day.
Everything I'm saying is just for entertainment purposes only. Nothing is meant to be taken seriously. I'm sharing opinions, not facts. I'm publicly accessible information, first made public by public figures.
I have ASMR.
Oh.
I do suffer from binge eating disorder. I have never been diagnosed with BED because I've never seen someone for it. I'm actually scared right now. Sludge in my gallbladder.
Amberlyn did not shower.
Thank you. Yeah.